Hi, this is V. In this tutorial, I'll show you a simple method to create this keyframe easing animation in LumaFusion using just 2 keyframes for the text in and 2 for the text out. Then we'll make it a bit better with some minimal effort. The method used in this tutorial can also be used with multiple titles, for transitions, and for picture-in-picture animations. Now let's get back to the first animation and let's slow it down a bit so you can see what's going on. The text size changes in a non-linear manner. First, it rapidly grows in size. Then it slows down as it reaches its 100% size. Next, it continues growing another 30%, and lastly, it bounces back to its 100% size. This type of keyframe animation approximates an easing function called easeOutBack. Here's the text animation, first with easing emulation, and then for comparison with regular linear keyframes. So let's get started. For this tutorial, we'll be creating this half-second long pop-up animation. We start with a 30 frames per second LumaFusion project. Add a video with a nice background of your choice. The background video should be a bit longer than the time that the animation takes to run. Add a title above the background video, starting a bit after the beginning of the background. Change the duration of the title to 6 seconds. Edit the title. In the title editor, change the text, font, and size as you like. The title will grow by about 30%. So take that into consideration when setting the size of the text and don't make it too big. Make sure that the title is centered in the middle of the screen. Tap on the Frame and Fit tab. Expand the Size and Position section. Notice that the size value is 100. Add a keyframe at the 15 frames mark. This is half a second in for a 30 frames per second project. Jump to the start. Change the size from 100 to 400. A keyframe will be automatically created. Exit back to the timeline. This is how it looks so far. Add a grow transition at the beginning of the clip. Set the duration of the transition to 15 frames. That is half a second. This is how it looks now. Notice the easing. Now let's add the opposite animation at the end. Edit the title again. Under Frame and Fit, expand the Size and Position section. Go to the 5 seconds and 15 frames mark. Change the size value from 100 to 90. A keyframe will be automatically created. This will cause the text to slowly get smaller as the animation progresses. Jump to the end and change the size to 400. A keyframe will be automatically created. Exit back to the timeline. Add a shrink transition at the end of the clip. Set the duration of the transition to 15 frames. This is how it looks now. And here is how it looks and sounds with sound effects. Finally, let's add a slight rotation to the mix. Slowly go through the animation and identify the point where the size of the text is at its maximum. For this example, it is the 10 frames mark. Edit the title. Under Frame and Fit, expand the Size and Position section. Go to the frame that you identified earlier as having the text as its maximum size. In this example, it is the 10th frame. Change the rotation to -6 degrees. A keyframe will be automatically created. Jump to the first keyframe and change the rotation to 6 degrees. Exit back to the timeline. And we are done. This is how it looks now. And here is how it looks and sounds with sound effects. Now it's your time to spice up this effect. Consider squeezing the video on the first keyframe or altering its position to get different results. Experiment with sound effects and motion blur or any other idea you come up with. So this is it for this episode. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to this channel, give it a like, and click on the bell so you're notified when I post new videos. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.